All right, so I'm going to show you guys my screen. I'm going to go back to the midterm base file, and you guys can actually even try this right now to see if it helps you. But if I go to my main floor, actually let me go up to my second level. So right now, because the CAD files use the same line weights, it's really hard for me to distinguish. I mean, it's lightly faded out, but do you see how it's mostly difficult to decide what's my first level and what's my second level, especially because they're on top of each other? So one thing I like to do is to go into the VV menu, and I think I'd like all of you guys to do this for your project. So follow along with me. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to imported categories, not calories. Imported categories. This wasn't in the first recorded lecture, so I'm just going to take care of it now. If you ever wanted to completely turn off an imported CAD file, you just let me make this smaller. You just deselect it and then hit apply or OK, and now that second level is off. Now to bring it back, I hit apply, and you can see that got darker, right? So that's how you can control the visibility of it. Now the other thing that I like to do is if you expand these names, do you see that you can see all the layers that make up the CAD plan here? So what I like to do is to click on one, and then if I hold the shift key down, so I'm holding it down and then click on the last one, it grabs everything, all of the layers from my first floor. So do that first. So again, expand the menu, click on the first one, hold the shift key and grab the last one. Got it? Now once you have them selected, where it says line, it doesn't matter which one you click on, but click on override and change the color to something crazy, so it really stands out. And then I'm going to hit apply, and do you see there's just a little preview of it? Now my base plan is this orange line. Okay. Now in my second plan, I'm going to do that, there's my second level, I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to grab one and then grab the other. So this is where like maybe Erin and even Maddie, if your first and second levels are in the same CAD plan, it could be a little bit tricky. But if you can see in your layer manager, like distinctly like second level lines versus first level lines, it might help. It might not though. You might need to go into Autocad and separate them to make it easier. But what I'm going to do here is make this like the opposite color. So if this is orange, I'm going to make this like a lavender color. And now when I'm working, everything lavender is second level, and then everything orange is first level. I think it just makes it a lot easier to see. That faded out color doesn't help me that much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So is your are you on your second or first level right now? Second. Okay, so you are seeing the walls under your first floor. So turn off your underlay. Remember, you want your underlay on if you want to trace something, but if you're done with it, you can go to none and see how my underlay is gone. You're welcome. Anything else you guys want me to show you in this bonus video?
Is there a way to do a transparency on underlay?
Yes, I don't want to show you, but I will. So on your underlay, if you go back to your VV category, okay, see the halftone? Yeah. You can just make it halftone.
That just takes it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I noticed there's a transparency on some of these other categories though.
Yeah.
Is that just a percentage you put in there?
Yeah, so halftone just goes half. You can go 75 or 30 if you want to go really light.
Okay. So when I did that, it just applied it to my second floor plan. Is that normal? Or should it have done it to the whole?
It should have done it to both.
Okay.
So I did it, so go back to your VV, right? And under your imported categories, do you see orange lines here and purple lines here?
Yeah. On my, but that's only on, like if I do it from my second floor.
Oh, got it. Yes. So
Yeah,
that
does that make sense?
that could be, so on your street level plan, all of these things are per view,
Okay.
right? And then on your, for example, your street level, you don't ever really need to reference something that's above.
Yeah.
Does that mean, it's usually like when you're above, you have to reference what's below. So that's why we do it in the second level, but not the first.
But not the first.
We're rarely ever taking the first level and then moving that to align it to the second. Because if you think about building a house or a building, that first level needs to stay in the ground where it is, and the second level needs to align to it.
Yeah. Is that true, like, anytime you use the VV menu? Like, if I did that on the second floor and VV and then hid my dimensions,
Yeah,
it wouldn't hide it on the street level?
that's in like any other view.
It's per view.
Yep,
Okay.
it's per view. So
makes more
in AutoCAD, when you freeze something, it freezes everything in the file.
Okay.
But in Revit, it's per view.
Okay.
So like right now, if I don't have a lot here,
Yeah.
but go back, like think about your modern 2-bedroom. If you went to VV and turned off your dimensions, it doesn't turn it off in your interior elevations or your exterior elevations. It's just that view. It's that same concept.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Catherine, did you have a hand up? No? Okay. All right, I'm gonna post this too.